interesting thing. I saw the movie last night, and obviously not a simple mother and son relationship.
It's definitely not simple, but it does happen in a lot of households, because Dennis is a preteen and his hormones are starting to kick in, and any preteen when their hormones start to kick in, they just want to instigate anything for the stupidest thing.
Right.
And I argue with my mom a lot for the stupidest things because I'm a teenager now, and I really think our parents are embarrassing and everything. But yeah.
But Dennis comes up with kind of a whopper of a lie, for an understandable reason, because you're always trying to fit in.
Triple Whopper.
It was a Whopper.
Triple Whopper.
So it's one of those things where I thought it was really fascinating that his mom sort of goes along with this just out of her own need to help her son fit in and feel comfortable, because she wasn't feeling comfortable in her own skin. Mm-hmm. I mean, how do you sort of dig into something like that character-wise?
I mean, when 9/11 did happen, I was only 4 years old, and I know I was a cute baby, but I really didn't know that much about it. I wasn't really affected by it because I was so little. But then, as I grew up in school, they always referenced it and they told us about it and everything, and they educated us about 9/11, and I think I was well prepared for the lie when I actually did do it, and I didn't want to upset anybody who knew anybody or was related to anybody that died in 9/11.
Right, because the gravity of the event was huge.
And when Michael wrote this, he really didn't intend this to be a period piece. He wrote it in 2003, I think, and he thought it would be shot the next month or so. But
welcome to Hollywood.
Welcome to Hollywood, even though I'm not from here though. But I love it so much here.
You're on the East Coast, right?
East Coast, New Jersey.
Yeah, are you noticing a lot of the differences between the East Coast and the West Coast?
Right now it's record heat right now where I'm from. It's 105.
Yeah, so we don't have the humidity out here.
I love it here though. I come here every now and then. It's beautiful.
Now, tell us one thing about, Jenna and Chris O'Donnell that we don't know, like one fun thing from set.
Okay. Well, everybody has a huge sense of humor on set. Chris is the nicest guy you could ever meet, ever. I mean, how cool would it be just to act with Robin? I acted with Robin. That's awesome.
That's a good thing for your resume.
Yeah.
Good bragging rights at school.
Yeah. And just as you see Jenna really funny on The Office show, she's just as funny in real life, and even funnier. She's so great. And on the set, there was one scene where we're all at the dinner table, and how do I say this? We're all at the dinner table, and we're sitting together as a family, and we're all eating, but it wasn't how we shot that perfect. It wasn't really that perfect. It took us like about 20-something takes because it was really late night. Whenever Rob Benedict said, Dion DiMucci, Jenna started cracking up. We got a really, really, really not needed case of the giggles at that time. And sooner or later, I got the giggles, and then Brooke got the giggles, and then everybody got the giggles. And then Mike got kind of frustrated, and he's like, okay, let's shoot this. But I mean, eventually we got it.
You got through Dion DiMucci.
I had to bite my tongue hard enough just to finish the scene.
Those are great, because those are the moments we don't get to see, as a viewer in the audience. Yep. Now, I hear you're a classic film buff.
I am.
Now, Dr. Zhivago is one of my personal favorites, so how about you?
I definitely like the old Gene Wilder films, like Haunted Honeymoon. I love that film. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was my all-time favorite movie. I mean, the old Abbott and Costello, when they're in that castle and like all the monsters break loose, like there's a vampire, there's Frankenstein, and there's a trapdoors. I love everything like old. I mean, we were just watching, and I love old history too. We were just watching before I graduated. We were watching in history class about World War II. I'm a big World War II buff.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Got some good taste there.
Yeah, classic American history too. I love Americana.
Before we wrap up, where are we going to see you next?
Nothing yet. I have something in the works, but I can't really confirm it yet.
The old Hollywood thing, the contract's not signed.
I know, but July 22nd, A Little Help comes out. I have a movie coming out soon in the fall called Another Happy Day.
There you go.
By Sam Levinson, Barry Levinson's son. And hopefully you guys could see it.
All right. Yeah,
Little Help, 22nd.
Yeah. It's a good movie, too. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You bet.